Okay, this is Wanda Coleman, and this is my collard greens at Thanksgiving time recipe. These are instructions on how to cook your soul food collard greens. The first thing you want to do is wash your collard greens very, very well. I like to wash mine in baking soda and a little bit of salt. So you see here, these greens have been washed and the stems have been all removed along with any bad parts of any greens. And the greens are right now just chilling in some cold water. They're getting ready for the pot. Speaking of the pot, you want to use a well-seasoned, heavy cooking pot. A real nice soup pot. So that's step one of how to cook your Thanksgiving Day feast collard greens. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to rinse these greens a couple of times. You see my water is very clear, but you want to rinse your greens till you don't have any traces of any sand. Now these are greens that were purchased at a local food market. That's a little bit different than your collard greens that you'll get from your own personal garden. These are still very, very good collard greens. They were actually quite beautiful on the stalk. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this well-seasoned pot. I'm going to actually dry it out, put a little bit of olive oil in it, and I'm going to put what I call my Trinity. Trinity is a seasoned blend of onions, green peppers, and red peppers. To that mixture, I'm going to add some fresh garlic. And then I'm going to begin to let that simmer. As soon as those onions are translucent, then I'm going to add in some chicken stock. So stay tuned because I'm going to come back with my greens in the pot. I may even go ahead and take a picture or two or a little recording of my Trinity as it's getting itself together, because this is going to be good. Again, this is Wanda Coleman, and this is an example, a good lesson number one of how to make your Thanksgiving Day feast collard greens. Oh yeah. Now let me just mention here, some people like to have mixed greens, and mixed greens would include kale, mustard greens, turnip greens. I just simply usually like to have only collards or collards and turnip greens. So just be prepared to join me again in a few minutes as I come back to you with my Trinity in the pot. And if only there was smell-o-vision, baby, baby, baby. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.